Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. My name is Bethany, or Budget Bethany, and I like to post these What's for Dinner videos every single week in hopes to give you some meal ideas or some inspiration to cook for your family at home as well.
That maybe you're not different.
Alright y'all, so up first we're going to be making some good old box dinners. What's a box dinner, you ask? Well, it's a dinner that you cook out of a box. So right here I've got some hamburger helper, or the Great Value hamburger helper, and some Velveeta skillets, and I've even got dessert from a box, and it's the Krusty's Meyer lemon bar mix, so lemon bars. All I'm going to do is make these by the directions on the back of the package, and dinner's going to be served, y'all.
I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby.
Alright y'all, so here is my plate. The rest of my family eat the Great Value hamburger helper, but I just wanted to say, do not ever feel ashamed if you have to feed your family dinner from a box, because it doesn't matter as long as your family was fed. For dinner on the next night, my cousin came over with her husband and her 4 kids, and we grilled out. We grilled some steaks, we had some baked potatoes and a salad, and I don't know why we call them baked potatoes, y'all, because I always boil mine, but anyway, that was dinner on that night. Then for the next night, we had some pork fried rice.
Do you know I'm looking?
So to start with, I've just got this pork loin. It was already pre-seasoned and everything, so I'm just going to cut that up in bite-sized pieces.
You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
In my skillet, I just have some butter and some vegetable oil heating up. I'm just going to add my meat right on in there, and we're going to cook that meat up.
Forever.
And then for my veggies, I just got these microwavable, steamable bags of broccoli and carrots, and I just cooked those in the microwave. And then I'm just going to dump them in this skillet with my pork loin that I cut up in pieces. And then back on the other side, I had some rice that I cooked, and here is my vegetables with my meat. And then once my rice is done, I add a little bit of soy sauce in there with that rice, just to kind of make it look brown, and it also gives it a little bit of soy sauce flavor. And then I just combined everything together and topped it with some yum yum sauce.
Forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
So as I was watching this video back and editing and everything, I realized I didn't even put an egg in my fried rice, but it was still good without it, y'all. Alright, so on the next night, we had some good old chicken and dumplings, and I've shared this several times on my channel before. So I'm just going to season up my chicken, or I got my chicken boiling. I'm going to season that up just to add some flavor to my broth, because I'm going to be using that broth once the chicken is done boiling. And just because I know some of y'all are curious what kind of seasonings I'm using paprika, garlic powder, and some chicken seasoning that I found at my local Piggly Wiggly. I think it's like Chef Paul or something like that. And then I'm just going to use my spoon and kind of break up my chicken. And while it's still boiling and at a rapid boil, I'm going to add in 1 can of cream of chicken.
No, really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
And then these are the dumplings that I'm going to be using. They're called Mary Hill dumplings, and I think you can only find these local to where I live at in Georgia. So if you can't find these, I'm sure you can find something similar to these at your local grocery store, but they're really good, y'all. Okay, so right here, all I'm doing is I'm just breaking the dumplings in half and I'm dropping those into my pot, and I am bringing my broth back to a rapid boil. Then I just let those sit in there for about 2 minutes on that rapid boil, and then I'll turn it down to low and let that simmer for about 20 minutes.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
And y'all did see me add a little bit of chicken broth in there. I just wanted to use that up because I just had a little bit in there. I needed to use it up before it went bad. But here are my chicken and dumplings once they're all done, y'all.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.
Alright y'all, so moving into the last meal for this week, we're going to make some meatloaf, and it's actually stuffing meatloaf. So all you'll need is 1 pound of ground beef, 2 eggs, 1 box of the chicken stuffing mix, or you could get the turkey flavored, and then you'll need a 1/2 cup of ketchup. So we're just going to mix all those ingredients together in the bowl, you know, shape it into a meatloaf pan just like you would normally make meatloaf. Just mix it all together, mash it up. I'm going to use my hands to mix it all up, and then I'm going to put it in my meatloaf pan, and we're going to pop that in the oven on 350 for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why.
Alright y'all, so I could have totally edited this out, but I wanted to leave this in there because it's like real life, y'all. I made a huge mess right there because I didn't get a big enough bowl, but I feel like I needed to share that just to let y'all know that everything doesn't have to be perfect, and that just because I make these videos and I can edit them up, that everything's not always easy and it doesn't always go smoothly. So I just wanted to let you know that if you're having a bad day and you have totally messed up everything today, that you're still awesome and I still love you.
I don't mind, you could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. Far away from the city lights. We're far away from the city.
Right y'all, so right here I'm just preheating my oven to 350, and I'm gonna bake that for 45 minutes to an hour. Alright, so here is the sides that I'm going to be using. I've just got some Idaho and baby red mashed potatoes. You just boil you some water and you dump the packet in there and you mix it up. Potatoes are done. Then for my green beans, I'm just going to dump those in my skillet and cook those on low until they're good and done. And that's going to be that for my sides, y'all. And then it'll be time to eat.
Never wear me out. You could never wear me out.
Okay, y'all, so I know some of my friends that are watching right here today are younger cooks or learning cooks, and they may not know this, so I'm going to share this really quick. But whenever you're making instant mashed potatoes, you can always add some milk to it. It adds a little bit more texture to the mashed potatoes. It just makes them better. So if you're struggling with making instant mashed potatoes and can't get them to taste like you want them to, add you some milk in there, girlfriend. And my meatloaf's almost done, so I'm going to take it out and I'm going to add my ketchup to it. I just always like to add the ketchup right there at the end and not cook it on top the whole time, because then you'll just have burnt ketchup everywhere. So I always add mine right there at the end. I'm going to bake it for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll start plating up our plates. Alright y'all, so here it is all plated up together. But that's it for this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, like always, don't forget to leave me a big old thumbs up. It helps me out so very much. Also, if you're not already, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and keep on hanging out with us. And I'll catch you all in the very next video. Bye, y'all.
I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you.